Hi everyone, Astro here, and this is Farming Crossing 3 episode 33, I think. So for this episode, we will be building that dirt farm, the auto dirt farm over here, using the create mod, and then perhaps a food display room in the making somewhere, maybe upstairs. Yeah, upstairs. Clearly we have an upstairs, clearly. We got to build this thing. We're gonna continue building this thing just for a food display room upstairs. And yes, okay, so first things first, auto dirt maker. How is it gonna be built? It's gonna be built like this. Let's go into the create mod. We are going to find the crushing wheel. So this thing requires a whole bunch of power. Okay, and this thing is pretty cool. I gotta attach it to a cobblestone generator so that they can spin and crush and give me a whole bunch of gravel, which I have to auto craft into dirt, coarse dirt I mean. So we are also going to need a whole bunch of deployers. These are basically my hands, but a robotic hand. Hello, do you want some sticks? I'll give you some sticks. Here you go. Right, so we're gonna use this thing. This, oh goodness, okay. So let's remove that torch over there. We're gonna put like this. Okay, the stone should be in the middle and the planks around. Right, okay, that shows that it's forming. Look at that. Amazing. And boom. Yep, and it should go inside here. Cool, okay, we got it. And I was thinking of making this probably down here on this side of the place because it's also where the dirt is, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a whole bunch of dirt for the central farm. So we're going to have our dirt producer right here. Welcome to my creative world where I mess around with mechanisms, and this is actually my very first build, the auto dirt farm in this world. So I'm going to transfer this entire chunk over to my other world, but I will probably make adjustments for this to be a lot smaller because this is a lot and it's expensive. Look at all that. Right, okay, so let me just explain. This is our cobblestone generator. And unfortunately, this chunk of stuff here, these two crushing wheels, requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water wheels. So then I have this little mechanism here that makes it rotate a lot faster. Typically, if I were to just not use the andesite casing and do something like that, and then like that, and like that, when this thing spins, it affects this thing and then the whole system just breaks. So with the andesite casing here, nothing breaks, everything runs smoothly. These gears power these two crushing wheels. There's a cobblestone generator up here. The mechanical drill is running. It breaks this, and it goes inside here. I don't know if you can see it being crushed. Kind of, there are very small particles there. So then gravel is formed, it goes inside these things, goes into this barrel, and then this is the important part. So I'm using brass funnels and brass tunnels to kind of split the gravel into two, because we need one to go inside the top column and another one to go in the second column. These brass tunnels, they are able to split the gravel equally. And it's the same system over here for the dirt. So yeah, and let me just power this on. Extracted amount is exactly 2. So if there's like, let's say 1 inside here, 1 gravel only, this thing will not push out anything. But now that there's 2, this thing can split equally. It goes into their own respective hoppers. And inside this thing here, this is the mechanical crafter. So 1 goes there, 1 goes there. Coarse dirt is formed. The coarse dirt will be in here. So then over here, which is not powered yet, this chest here will have the coarse dirt. And I'm using a chest because it's longer and I can just attach it like that without having to add more belts. We have the same system over there, which is over here. This time the dirt is split into 3. 1 lane will go into my own chest. Yeah, and then the other 2 will go back into the crafting system, which is over here, that and like that. So it goes into this inventory and this inventory, and you can kind of see it being crafted. I'm gonna power it right now. So this has been powered. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So you can see the dirt is going to there. Well, you don't really see the coarse dirt entering the chutes, but they are entering the chutes. And then they're going straight to the deployers, which are placing them down. And we have a little observer system over here, which is also very expensive. I don't know how I'm going to make this in the survival world. Okay, so this observer here powers the mechanical drills. So this observer right here, that one there, this one, will power the mechanical plows. So if you look at the smart observers, there's a picture of a coarse dirt here. This is a filter. So whenever it senses that there's coarse dirt right in front of it, it activates and basically activates this gear shift, which makes me force the piston to go back and forth like that. So I don't need a minecart assembler or anything. Look at that. So let's say there's coarse dirt right there. There's coarse dirt right there. Yeah. So you can see it instantly activates and this thing goes forward. So this is the plow. Instead of using a hoe, I'm using a plow instead because the hoe will actually lose durability and that kind of sucks. And once this thing plows the coarse dirt, it becomes dirt. And this second observer here, which has a filter for normal dirt, will sense the presence of the normal dirt. And then it will power the mechanical drills just like that. So it's set to turn 360 degrees, which means the mechanical drills over here will turn 360 degrees. So then once the dirt is detected, they mine the dirt and they go inside here, back into the mechanical system, mechanical crafting system, which crafts the coarse dirt again. I think it's a very good source of dirt. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We might have to speed this thing up here. Oh crap. And it's running much faster, so this thing should... Yep, look at that. It's just churning out all the coarse dirt. This thing is working overtime. We are going to have to transfer this entire chunk into our survival world. Very big system. I will try my best to bring it over. I think my villagers are all dead. Oh my goodness, they're all zombie villagers. Oh my gosh, this is not the... Oh, I should... Oh no, you... crap. Well, you're safe, but like... No. Oh no, I should have lit the place up. Oh my gosh, no. Where did it spawn from? The top? Look, to make a potion of weakness, I think I need fermented spider eye and gunpowder. Right, okay, I have gunpowder thankfully. I have my brewing stand right here, very good. But we don't have blaze powder. Can I buy a blaze rod from you? Blaze. Nope. For the zombies. For the zombies. A very impromptu trip to the nether. What is that? It has a backpack. Oh, you're so cool. Hello. I'm not gonna attack you, but... Nice backpack you have over there. Oh my goodness, you're attacking yourself. Yeah, I understand. This place is dangerous. Okay, off we go. This way, this way, this way. Wow, you have diamond boots. You're cool. If only I had diamond boots. Can you give me your diamond boots? I don't want to attack you though. It's on swiftness? Okay, you're cool. No blazers inside. Maybe I'll just grab one and start attacking it. I don't know, I'll just spend my mouse tickets on the blaze. 64? Okay. You do this, you grab it, yes, and then we're gonna spawn this downstairs. I think it's safe if I spawn it here and just attack it like that. Yeah, one blaze spawn, one blaze rod. Okay, good enough. It's better than nothing. Okay, so this should brew into splash potions. And then I add this, you should turn it into weakness, and we have a bunch of apples and a bunch of gold. So let's make some golden apples. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right, do you guys get it? Yes. Okay. Then we do the same over here. And we're kind of wasting one on this guy specifically. Or I could just shift you over here. Yeah, I think I should shift you over. Okay. No. No, you do not go this way. You go this way. Here. Why are you going that way? What is this? Why is your pathfinding skill so strong, huh? Dude, I'm literally in front of your face. You could just move, you know. Okay, here, yes. Very good. And then I splash the potion. I think this should be fine. Like this. And do this. Yeah! Hello, my cats. Oh! That was fast. Okay, good. Look at that. What's this? Weakness. Well nourished. Well nourished? That's a thing. Oh! You're feeling strong, fast, and efficient. Okay, that's good. Who healed up first? Oh, that one there. Okay, cool. You can't escape, sorry. Oh! Hello, are you the apple trader? Nope, but you trade tomato sauce. I have tomato sauce, hold on. Ow. Here's your soup. And they're all healed. Look at that. Okay, it is working. Let's put in coarse dirt. Yep, it's working. Look at that, it's working. And one more thing. So this third millstone right here goes to this barrel. Essentially, we are getting gravel. And the gravel is not of use right now, but can be used in the future if I use a crushing wheel. Look at it. We can get sand, flint, and clay. Ooh, we can wash it to get iron. Let's put out the fire carefully. We do not want to burn ourselves on accident. Alright. Very nice. And then we put in the water. Okay, that's about washing right there. And then we put all the gravel in here. Okay. Let's see. We got one flint. Can I get some iron maybe? Iron nuggets, please. Look at that iron nugget. Yes! Iron nugget. I will get iron nuggets. I will restore my iron supply. Okay, bring this in. Boom. And we already have 8. Okay, that's nice. That is amazing. Right, so with our dirt farm complete, we can mark it off our projects book, which I do not remember where I put it. Was it here? Yes, projects book. Central farm, dirt farm. This one is done, so we can cross it out. And now we move on to the food display room. Right, so now we're on the top of my building. It's really not high. That thing's higher. I'm going to put down a lot of calcite, and if I ever run out of calcite, I have mouse tickets with me in this backpack here. So I've got 2 stacks here, plus some additional calcite, and then we can just start building, I guess. Okay, flooring is almost complete, just left with this section here, and I don't think the apple tree has grown. Has it grown? No, none of our trees have grown. So I want a railing on this edge here so that you can kind of still see the center. This is not safe. And then with the railing, this is where the corridor is, just a little center over here. And then it splits off into different areas. So for example, cookies, pies, and then cakes, and then what else? Bubble tea, and chocolate bars, and candy bars, or like gingerbread man, you know, the stuff. I think I will start on the rooms and everything next episode. Between episodes, I'll be filling this in and then maybe trying to section out different types of foods so that I can roughly know which rooms go to where, or like how many compartments I need, or how much space I have to give. So that's about it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. I hope all of you have a nice day, and see you next episode. Bye bye.